What should you do if a pregnant woman gets a monkeypox? First, we need to know how monkeypox affects pregnant women. Experts are still learning how monkeypox might impact pregnant women, and there are a lot of unknowns. Information about monkeypox in pregnancy is very limited, says Michael Cackovic, MD, a maternal-fetal medicine physician at the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center. There have only been 5 confirmed cases in pregnancy in the world. The CDC also says it's unknown if pregnant women are more susceptible to the monkeypox virus, or if it causes a more severe infection in pregnancy. 8. Theoretically, there is a concern that monkeypox could be more severe during pregnancy, says Thomas Russo, MD, professor and chief of infectious diseases at the University at Buffalo in New York. However, we'd like a larger database to sort out whether that's actually the case. Dr. Cackovic says it's plausible monkeypox could cause more severe illness during pregnancy, as other orthopox viruses in the same family, do cause more severe disease in pregnancy, with smallpox being one example. However, the good news is that monkeypox is still a rare illness. How is monkeypox treated during pregnancy? There are no specific treatments for monkeypox, Dr. Cackovic notes, and most people get better on their own without treatment. However, the CDC recommends using an antiviral drug called tecovirimat, TPOXX, as a first-line treatment if treatment is indicated during pregnancy. Tecovirimat is also considered the go-to drug for non-pregnant people with monkeypox. Can pregnant women receive vaccines for monkeypox? The CDC says that the JYNNOS vaccine for monkeypox can be offered to pregnant people. However, the organization notes that human data is insufficient to determine if there are any risks to using the vaccine during pregnancy. The agency does say, though, that studies of JYNNOS in animals have shown no harm to a developing fetus. How can pregnant women keep themselves safe? The main way that monkeypox is spreading in the U.S. right now seems to be through skin-to-skin contact, often from sexual encounters, Dr. Russo points out. The vast majority of monkeypox cases in the U.S. have been from men who have sex with men. Experts recommend doing your best to know your sexual partner or partners and anyone else they've been in contact with. Dr. Russo also suggests doing your best to avoid skin-to-skin contact with someone with an obvious rash, just to be safe. If you develop symptoms of monkeypox, call your doctor. You should also contact your healthcare provider if you know you've been exposed to someone who has tested positive for the virus. That said, moms-to-be should feel reassured that monkeypox is still a rare illness and most people get better without treatment. The most important thing is to be cognizant that this exists, says Rajiv Fernando, MD, an infectious diseases physician and member of the What to Expect Medical Review Board. Knowing is half the battle. Thanks for watching. If you like our videos, please do subscribe to our channel and Facebook page.